What's good with it, YouTube? What's good? This is your boy True Gamer, aka D Realist, and we back with another video, baby. First off, I want to give a shout out to Ryan, cause the video that we're about to do a reaction to, cause it's like I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot going on. Like we're gonna be doing a reaction video to Jonathan Majors being arrested. But we're gonna look at the after effect. You know what I'm saying? This is cause if y'all don't know who Jonathan Majors is, he actually played in Creed 3. He was in Creed 3. He was in Ant-Man. This man was building up his career. He was going crazy. But then this situation happened. And it's like, bro, why? But we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Shout out to Ryan. Right, let me go ahead and like the video, show that love and support.
I'm sure that when Disney and Marvel Studios saw how quickly Jonathan Majors' star was rising in Hollywood, they were thrilled, because this is the guy that they decided is going to be their big villain for the next several movies in the MCU, for the next massive arc in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, when they cast Jonathan Majors as Kang. Despite Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania getting destroyed at the box office, it's an embarrassment. It will lose money for Marvel. One of the positives that did come out of that was everybody kept talking about his performance as Kang. Well, now it looks like Marvel Studios has a massive problem on their hands, because that very same actor is in big trouble. Ant-Man 3 star Jonathan Majors arrested for assault. We broke this story last night when it came out that he was in fact arrested for some incident involving a woman, involving strangulation, involving assault, involving harassment. And
yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's what he got arrested for. Got arrested for assaulting a woman, strangle her, and all that stuff. He got arrested for all that.
He did get arrested. He did get taken to jail. Jonathan Majors, we got to make this very clear. His representative has said this is completely and totally false. He did not do this. We look forward to clearing it up. We've certainly seen false allegations in the past. Look at all the things Amber Heard put Johnny Depp through. But for right now, this is what we know. And it's continuing to get worse, because not only has he just been getting wrecked, if you look at these trending topics, Jonathan Majors has been trending with Ezra Miller throughout the entirety of the night and into the next day. A lot of people just roasting him, making those comparisons. I myself even said it looks like Jonathan Majors probably has to come out as non-binary if he wants to get the Ezra Miller treatment to stay cast in these roles. Now we're hearing other things from people who have worked with Jonathan Majors in the past, who are in the industry, who are saying this isn't a surprise, and a lot of people knew about these.
What? Bro, don't tell me the people you worked with, like, you did something to them as well. Bro, this is not looking good for you, because if the people that you worked with is starting to come out and say, like, oh, this is no surprise, like this dude actually does go around and do this, Michael B. Jordan, it looks bad on you, bro, too. Like, you hang out with this dude. You call this dude your brother. And he's out here doing this. Dude, you need to go and, like, check on dude.
These things just didn't come forward, which some of this shit comes out of the woodwork. Again, these are all just allegations. Nothing's been proven, but here it is. Avengers 5 lead actor accused of vicious abusive behavior by directors following his arrest. Following Jonathan Majors' arrest, the actor received major backlash, being labeled, among things, a vicious, cruel, abusive human being. And you have a couple people in the film industry, including A.B. Allen. Know nothing about this guy other than he has pronouns in his bio, which inherently just makes me not like him. But he said something back in February. This is back on February 14th. There's a particular actor, relatively new to the scene, who Twitter has violently fallen head over heels for, who in actuality is a vicious, cruel, abusive human being, both professionally and in his personal life. Every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane. Someone said, now we know who this tweet was about. He replied, ding, 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 ding. So apparently back then he was referring precisely to Jonathan Majors. When pressed why the user will now not share more, despite the public seemingly seeing evidence, A.B. Allen explained that it would still expose people who have been hurt. Quote, the specifics of what I know, unfortunately, would still expose people who have been hurt and deserve not to become some part of some larger media inquiry if they don't want to. So I'm not going to get into details, but now y'all know what his deal is. So, and he wasn't the only person. You had someone who's a Broadway actor and director, Tim Nikolai, offered support on Twitter in now deleted posts. A big threat that he did delete. I'm sure it's archived out there somewhere, but we have the quotes. He said, it's strangely a relief to know other humans were out there who understand. I'm just going to say this about Jonathan Majors and be done with it. Folks at Yale and the broader NYC community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath, an abuser, and that's how virtually everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took him this long to be reported. He said, I'm already seeing a bunch of people saying, why didn't you do anything? People have tried, ultimately needed a victim to come forward. It's both simultaneously awful to know he's still doing this and a relief that he may never get to again. A bunch of us are close with people he's directly harmed. I don't know if they will speak on it. Literally, people, Jonathan Majors did this to are texting me right now. It's not, I heard. This is getting a lot worse, like very, very quickly. Again, blood in the water for somebody like this. Somebody who's on the top of the world, everybody's talking about, yeah, no one's going to put this kind of drama out there. But now that he's been arrested, now that seemingly some other people have seen this, now it's all coming out. I have no idea what's real and what's not. I have no love for Jonathan Majors. I also have no hate for Jonathan Majors. I'm really very neutral about the guy. Obviously, we talked about Ezra Miller, all the stuff that came out about.
Like, bro, I don't know who Jonathan Majors is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, how can I speak on somebody and say, oh, I hate this guy, or I like this guy, if I don't know anything about this man? I've never met this man in a day of my life. I didn't know about this dude until Creed 3. I didn't know who Jonathan Majors was at all until Creed 3.
Ezra Miller when that came out. We're going to talk about this as well, but this has much bigger implications because Marvel has decided to structure an entire phase and maybe more of the Marvel Cinematic Universe around this dude. Now, Ant-Man Quantumania was a fucking nightmare. It was a disaster. It's a flop and a failure at the box office. Jonathan Majors, I guess, was a positive coming out of that. If you could get a silver lining there for how people felt about him. I'm not sure how, if anyone's like, yes, this is the future of the MCU and it can be no one else but him. Maybe Marvel gets forced into a recast. We're very early on in this, but already overnight, it has gotten so much worse for Jonathan Majors and so much worse for the MCU. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
All right, that's the end of that video, but I want to just give my thoughts out and stuff like that real quick. Man, if I'm being honest, y'all, don't be like this. He haven't like it haven't came out yet that he actually did it or didn't do it. It haven't actually came out yet, but the way that it seems like right now, it's just getting worse and worse for him because now not only do you have a victim that's saying that this man did this, but you got people that actually worked closely with this dude actually saying that, oh yes, he did this. It's just that we tried our best to like tell people what's up, but it's like there had to be a victim, an actual victim that it happened to. And like I said, it's not looking too good. And bro, Michael B. Jordan, come on, man. You was calling this dude your brother. You was working with this dude. So it's like it's kind of looking bad on you as well because if he was doing all this and stuff like that, like, bro, you should have probably had talked to him and be like, bro, what's up? What is wrong with you, man? Why you doing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, come on, man. It's just wild to me. And then it's like, dude, to top it all off, you're in a position that a lot of people want to be in. Bruh, I wish I was in this dude's position. I'm an actor myself, you feel me? And I'm not even close to being in this dude's position yet. Like this dude is making crazy amount of cash to be able to help his family and do everything. But it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, are you serious? You're gonna throw everything that you work hard for. You're just gonna throw it all away because of some situation. Like I said, I don't know if you did it yet or because there is sometimes where people were accused and it turns out they actually didn't do it. So it's like, but if he did do it, it's like, dude, you know you messed up, right? You know you messed up. You're in a position where hundred thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, like a lot of people wish that they could be in. Like I said, me included. I wish I was in your position, bro. That'd be nice. Like, shoot. But that's the end of the video, y'all. I hope y'all guys enjoy. And, bruh, once y'all get that fame and stuff like that, if that's what you really chasing after, bruh, be careful, y'all, because once you get that fame, there's a lot to lose. There is a lot to lose. Like at first, you'll look at it and be like, bruh, I ain't got nothing to lose. So why not keep going? But once you get that fame, got a lot to lose. Now there's stuff on the line. All right, y'all. Peace.